So I've been posting some videos about going to the junkyard and finding some things to sell. Things to sell online through Facebook Marketplace. eBay is a big one for me. And I thought I'd make a video, as I've mentioned a couple of times I would, but I thought I'd make a video kind of going through a few of the things I've picked in the past month, or at least I'll say sold in the past month. What I paid for it, and then what it sold for. So the first thing, one of my first videos, I was pulling these Mitsubishi Eclipse vents out, HVAC vents. Figure a lot of junkyards, a couple of dollars, $3, $4. I figure I kind of average about $3 on these. And I sell these shipped for $15 a piece. Now, for 15 bucks, it's going to cost me about $6.50, $7 to ship. So I'm down to $8. And then if it cost me $3 in the junkyard, now I've got $5 profit. The cool thing about these is usually people aren't buying one, they're buying 2 or 4 at a time. It's still 15 a piece, and the shipping doesn't change a lot. If I sell one and the shipping is, let's say, $7, let's just say 7. Well, if I ship 4, the shipping is 8. So you're kind of picking up some profit that way. Another thing that I've been selling lately are relays. These things are almost literally a dime a dozen. I have focused on, surprise, surprise, Toyota. And I've sold some of these. Again, I mean, it's silly how cheap they are. I sell them for cheap, like $3 a piece plus a shipping. Again, it's not a lot of money, but it's not bad. It's just extra stuff. So anyway, let's just say I'm put on here, make my little chart here. For Miata events, my profit, again, if I'm selling 4 at a time, let's just say I'm profiting. Well, let's say 4 is $60. Shipping will cost me, let's call it 8, so that's $52. And take away 12 for the 4 vents. That means I got $40 profit on 4 of these things. So I'm averaging $10 a piece profit. That's after shipping. Not bad. Relays, let's just say I'm getting $3 a piece on those. All right. So let's see. Recently, I pulled off of a 1984. I think it's 84 or 89. I think that's 89. I pulled off a Volkswagen Cabrio. I featured it in one of my videos recently. It only had about 4 screws and then some clips. And for that, I only paid, I want to say, that actually had the Hella lights in it. And that cost me about $45 with tax. Selling price was $125 plus the shipping. So on that one thing, I made $80 plus the shipping costs. And I always budget in a little bit extra on your shipping to pay for your gas, to pay for your supplies. I use a lot of tape. I never want a box to break up in transit or anything. And especially when doing something as big as one of those grills, a lot of times you're kind of making your own box, or you're taking 2 boxes and kind of creating one big box, and it takes a lot of tape. So make sure you're doing your shipping, add in a little bit for that. The Jeep ladder, that was out at LKQ in Durham. I paid $40 for it. On Facebook Marketplace, it sold for $100 cash locally. I'd rather take a little bit less profit and get it gone quickly into somebody that can appreciate it locally than having to list it and then having to worry about shipping it and everything else. And that was kind of a big piece anyway. So $100, which means I made $60 profit on that. I went through those 2. Those are Mercedes grill that I'm not sure was in one of my videos. It was from an early 80s 450 SL. It cost me, it was metal, and 109 in Winston 109, you pull it. They do differ between plastic or metal grill. Plastic are $13, $14. So that goes back to this one here. Plastic are like $15, and then the extra 30 was for $15 per light. But for metal, it's like $20, $22. Let's just put $20 here, and I believe it sold for $120, $115. We'll put $120, something in that neighborhood. So $100 profit there. And then something else that I know was not in the video was a 1984 Civic wagon. I think they call it the wagon van. I pulled the taillights off of it. Taillights run you about $15, $18 a piece. Let's go up to say 20. Let's just say that's $40. And I sold those for about 90 bucks. I think I'll say 85 actually. So we'll pay 85. That's an additional $40 profit. Yeah, I'm not going to say like, I'm not quitting my job here off of selling parts. But for a little bit of effort, you can make some extra money. For me, this is my coffee money. This is my, go to the coffee shop on a Saturday morning to work on stuff for college or for my work. And this is get a pastry, get some coffees, or a coffee date with my wife, or go to the movies. It's whatever. It's just extra money. The junkyards are a great place to find some cool stuff that you can flip on eBay or Facebook Marketplace. The key is know what you're looking for, know what you're looking at. Older cars seem to do better because, a lot of times it's older. It's hard to find those parts for it, especially if you can find some of those more enthusiast-driven vehicles. So that said, don't overlook, that Grand Cherokee. Find that random ladder in there. I mean, how was I going to know that was going to be $60 profit for simply just pulling it out of the cargo area of a Jeep? Like that's all it took. No tools required. Pull it out and then carry it. That's it. It can be that simple. And I've gotten a few things. Lexus 460. Some of them had an amplifier, and I forget the brand of it, but an aftermarket kind of amplifier. And I literally found one in the back of a car, not a Lexus. Thought that was odd, thought I'd look it up, and it turns out there was some money, and I sold it for quite a bit of money. Yeah, junkyards are good. I like them. I enjoy going just to see. I've also detailed some of the weird stuff you'll find. You'll find some cool stuff. I enjoy it, but it's also a way you can make some money. So you got some extra tools, got some extra time, hit up a local junkyard, look around, see what you can find. Use the apps that they have. Websites and apps are the key thing too. That way you know what you're looking for going into it. Make you a list, go through, and have a good time. Take some water, stay hydrated. Don't get sick out there. Don't get hurt out there. But have fun. Go make some money. Yeah. Y'all take care. See you in the next video.